Hello BookTube, my name is Chrissy and welcome to my channel. So I was tagged by Natalie from The Sleepy Reader to do the Rapid Fire Book Tag 2.0, I guess? I don't know who originally did this tag. I couldn't find the original video, but I will link Natalie's video down in the description below. If anyone does know who created this tag, please let me know, and that way I can link their channel, or at least try and find their video a little bit better and link their video down in the description. So this is just, exactly what it is. It's rapid fire questions. So I'm going to get on started. Ebook or physical book? I like physical books better, but I do like the ease of access that ebooks allows me and that I can read in line at the grocery store, so it's kind of tied for me. Paperback or hardback? Paperback, they're cheaper. I think that they're more portable. Online or in-store shopping? Mainly I like to do in-store shopping, and I don't really like to plan out what I'm going to be getting. I love to just go into a bookstore, find some reads that look really good, and take them home. Trilogy or series? Trilogy, I feel like I tend to veer off if a series goes on too long, but the thing is, there has been series in the past that I've just read book after book after book, and there are like 10 or 12 in the series. Heroes or villains? Both. Depends on which is done well. I do like complicated characters, so I don't like one that's too much of a hero, like where they're golden child and never do wrong. But I also don't like villains who don't really have a human connection. I feel like that gets more into the archetype of true evil, and if the character is human, then I don't think that that's going to be the case of everyone being true evil, that there's going to be complications. An anti-hero, yes. A book that you recommend to everyone? Into the Drowning Deep. Yeah, by Mira Grant. And also Every Heart a Doorway, which is Shannon McGuire, who is aka Mira Grant. Just a phenomenal writer. Recommend an underrated book. Bannerless by Carrie Vaughn. I don't have it currently. I actually do own a copy, but I have a friend is borrowing it. The last book you finished? Okay, so there's two books, and I can't remember off the top of my head which one I finished last, but there is A Blade So Black by L.L. McKinney, and then there was A Flight of Broken Wings, I think it's called, by Nupur Chowdhury. So those two books. The last book you bought? Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. Weirdest thing you used as a bookmark? My library card. I don't know if that's weird, but... Used books, yes or no? Yes, of course, yes. Top 3 favorite genres? Fantasy, sci-fi, and historical espionage. I don't know if that's a thing. That is a thing. I've read some books too. Borrow or buy? I do prefer to buy my books, but I am not opposed to borrowing them at all, and I think that's a great way to show support. Long or short books? Depends on the book. But the longer the better. Well, not all the time, but, Long or short chapters? Depends. But I like in between. I like medium-sized chapters. Name 3 books off the top of your head. Infinite Jest by David Foster Wallace, The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway, and Renegades by Marissa Myers, and mainly because those are the ones I'm reading currently. Books that make you laugh or cry. I generally read more books that make me laugh than make me cry, but if a book can make me cry, then good job. Our world or fictional world? I generally tend to like fictional worlds more than our world. Audiobooks, yes or no? Yes. I don't read audio, or I don't listen to audiobooks very often, and I kind of failed at my goals for this year of reading or of listening to an audiobook once a month. But I think that they're fabulous. I just have a hard time sometimes getting into them or finding time to listen to them when I prefer listening to music more. That's just... Do you ever judge a book by its cover? Yeah. I mean, if a book looks interesting, I'm more likely to pick it up and more likely to get it than if a book doesn't, but I try to give every book a benefit of the doubt. Book to movie or book to TV? Book to TV. I feel like you can get a lot more detail in book to TV rather than book in movies. Like, I wrote a whole blog post about why Dumplin' should have been a TV series or a mini-series rather than a movie. But I think oftentimes when a book is being transformed into a movie, you just lose a lot of the original story and a lot of details in it. A movie or TV show that you prefer to its book? There's not... Oh gosh, I can't really think of one. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I do love the Princess Bride movie a lot, and I've watched that far more than I've read the book, so I guess the Princess Bride? Series are standalone. I really love series. I love, if I love the first book, then I want more, and I want to see those characters interact more, or those characters in that world more, so I tend to prefer series more than standalones. So that was the rapid fire book tag. If you haven't done this tag, then by all means I'm opening it up to do so. Especially Argyle Dinosaur, so looking at you. Otherwise, if you like this video, click that thumbs up button. If you like seeing this face talk about books, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below if you want, about anything. Please be nice. But as always and forever, may you get lost in the book.